Today, we're going to connect some pretty big dots. We're going from the digital identity you can actually own right now in Web3, all the way to a future where that identity commands its own little army of AI agents working for you around the clock. So let's dive into how we build that future, starting today. No, really, just think about that for a second. What if your online presence wasn't just, a static profile page? What if it was an active, intelligent thing that could go out, execute tasks, manage your assets, and actually create value for you in the digital world? That's the feature we're exploring. So where does this all begin? Well, it all starts with a totally new kind of foundation, your Web3 digital identity. And trust me, this is so much more than just a username. It's a complete shift in how we own and control who we are online. At the very heart of this is the Web3 domain. You gotta forget thinking of it as just a website address. It's a decentralized name, like yourname.crypto, that you and only you truly own. This becomes your permanent digital ID, it's your crypto wallet, and it's your universal login for the entire decentralized web. Let's really break down its power here. First off, it's your unchangeable, on-chain identity. It's provably yours forever. It also makes crypto payments simple, replacing those crazy long wallet addresses with a name you can actually remember. It's your single key for logging into all kinds of decentralized apps, and it brings all your digital stuff, your NFTs, your metaverse land, all under one roof. Okay, now what's really cool is that you don't need some huge budget to start building this identity out. Let's look at a super practical toolkit you can start using right now. And the best part? It's completely free. This table just lays it out so perfectly, right? It shows the upgrade. That normal blog post you write, now it becomes on-chain verified content, meaning your authorship is permanently stamped on the blockchain. That LinkedIn group you're in, it can evolve into a community with tokenized loyalty, where members get rewarded with actual digital assets. And affiliate marketing gets a massive twist with bounty campaigns, where payments are transparent and totally guaranteed by code. And get this, you can power all of this with free tools you probably already use. You can schedule out your content with Buffer, create amazing visuals in Canva, and whip up short-form videos with CapCut. This isn't about learning a bunch of new complex software, it's about using familiar tools to build a really powerful brand around your new Web3 identity, starting literally right now. And then, if you really want to put this on steroids, you bring in the AI. You can use ChatGPT for copy, copy.ai for social media posts, and Canva's Magic Studio for design help. These tools basically become your own personal marketing team, helping you scale up your presence with incredible efficiency. Okay, so you've got your on-chain identity. You've got this entire free toolkit to build your brand. That is the foundation. But what we build on top of it, well, that's where things get absolutely revolutionary. This brings us to the next giant leap, the era of on-chain AI agents. This is the moment where your digital identity stops being just a static profile and starts becoming an autonomous worker, operating on your behalf. So what in the world is an on-chain AI agent? Think of it like a piece of code that lives on the blockchain and can actually do things on its own. It has its own dedicated crypto wallet and can carry out pretty complex tasks without you needing to click approve on every single little thing. What makes these agents so powerful comes down to a few key things. They have their own wallet, so they can actually spend and receive crypto. They follow a predictable set of rules, so you know what they're going to do. And, this is the big one, they operate autonomously, responding to live data and events on the blockchain without you needing to step in. It's like having a digital employee that can trade, manage, and build for you 24/7. All right, now let's zoom out. These individual agents aren't just going to exist in a vacuum. Nope, they're going to form a massive, interconnected, and totally new economy. And this visual illustrates the economic engine perfectly. It's a two-sided marketplace. Simple, right? On one side, you have creators, people who build and improve these agents. And on the other side, you have users who pay to deploy those agents to get specific jobs done. It creates this powerful loop of innovation and real-world utility. Okay, wow, this diagram looks incredibly complex, I know. And honestly, we don't need to get lost in every single box and arrow here. The key thing to understand is this. The whole system is designed to take a simple request, maybe even written in plain English, and turn it into a secure, verifiable action on the blockchain. It's the engine that turns what you want to do into something that gets done autonomously. We can boil that whole complicated process down to 3 simple steps: listen, evaluate, and act. First, the agent listens for a trigger. That could be from you or just an event on the blockchain. Then it evaluates the situation using AI models to figure out the best move. And finally, it acts, executing the transaction all by itself using its own wallet. So, the big question, how do you actually prepare for this future? How do you get a head start? Well, the good news is the work can start today, and it connects right back to everything we just talked about. Hey, remember that playbook full of free tools? That wasn't just about building a personal brand for today. It's actually your training ground. It's about developing the skills and, more importantly, the on-chain reputation that's going to become your resume in this new agent economy. When agents are looking for trustworthy people or projects to interact with, they're going to look at that on-chain history. You're building that foundation right now. And here's a super clear, actionable plan. The first month is all about laying the foundation, getting your tools set up and creating your first content. The second month is about growth, engaging with communities and building your presence. And the third month is about monetization, optimizing what you're doing and starting to generate real value. It's a step-by-step guide to building your relevance. And you want to know the best part? This doesn't require some massive time commitment that takes over your life. Just 15 focused minutes a day is enough to build serious momentum over 90 days. It's all about consistency, not intensity. This quote right here just gets to the absolute heart of the matter. The way to win in this new era isn't about chasing the latest hype coin. It's about building real, useful, durable value that's based on the core principles of Web3, true ownership, and the ability for all these different systems to work together. So as we wrap this up, I'm just going to leave you with this question. In an economy that's run by autonomous agents that can execute pretty much any on-chain task you can imagine, what problems are you going to solve? What value will your identity create? What will you build?